Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we give you now bonga information on as you take the go. In case you have not followed us on our social media handles, do quickly and follow us so you can be getting our update regularly. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. Happy New Month to each and every one of you supporting us on this very platform. Okay. Now, they said that Inter-Society wants International Criminal Court to investigate crimes against humanity perpetrated under Buhari regime. They say no be smart, say these people don't they kick against the how will I put it? They just outing president of Nigeria, what they call Muhammadu Buhari, we don't wrong, go Daura. They say this that the long hand of the law go still meet them for where he wrong go. Remember that the president said that if they disturb him for Nigeria, saying go wrong, enter Niger Republic. This Inter-Society say that they have called the International Criminal Court. Say they can't carry Buhari because of the kind of atrocities that went on during his tenure as the president of Nigeria. Now the matter, now in the sub, so as he be now, like say ICC go invite Buhari, make him come answer questions about all these killings when happen for the country. Look here now, you go see and say, matter don't read who, and they say no be only those ones self when we the thing say Naim be say they still call this International Criminal Court. I made them probe former Sokoto governor Tambuwal over Deborah Samuel's killing. It be like say all these our government officials will just come out for Chichiso. Say they go collect woto from the International Criminal Court. We they monitor the situation, see whether they go punish all these criminal politicians we not do well inside the country, we bring hardship and so much terrorism during their tenure. Now we look at this one. There's the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society, has described the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari and Professor Yemi Osinbajo as the most atrocious civilian administration that ever existed in Nigeria, particularly since the country's return to civil rule on May 29th, 1999. They say this Buhari administration, which everybody can testify, say, no be small killings now happen during his administration, or even the Fulani terrorism, say it got to its highest brim during his time. Inter-Society, however, called on the International Criminal Court, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, special rapporteurs on summary, arbitrary and extrajudicial executions or killings, arbitrary detention, torture, and other inhumane, degrading treatment or punishment, environment and human rights, involuntary or enforced disappearances, and on the right to adequate housing, to commence investigation into the systemic and arbitrary destruction and burning down of civilian houses or homes that characterize the regime of Buhari. If una look at the kind grammar wey they interpret for this place, no be small thing. They say the crimes when Buhari commit during his time, say it too much. Even as I speak to you now, before we continue on this very article, you get one video when I bring for here, where they say that the Nigerian army is still on rampage, destroying, burning properties in the southeastern part of Nigeria, which is Biafra territory. Mona watch this video to use on our eyes, see and say, this country no go ever change you. This one, I think it happened under Buhari regime before it come out. I've been at this new administration. You know, say Tinubu never too now. I think he's just 2 days old as the president of Nigeria. I'm gonna watch this one.
This is what happened for Agba now. Life and direct. Yeah, mega life. Yeah, whole up Pastor Emeka. Pastor Emeka can't winners. Yeah, all there. Yeah, on dame barolo up.
Now this
another one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Almost see. Something that happened.
So this is what the Nigerian army is doing, and these kinds of things happened over and over and over again, including communities that were burnt down under the Buhari regime. Now waiting, they say, made them probe now, because this thing is getting out of hand. And let us continue with what the inter-society is saying. The group said this is to ensure that all those who directly or indirectly participated are made accountable for their actions. The group stated this in a statement issued on Tuesday titled, "Exit of the Most Atrocious Civilian Government in Nigeria, Time for Mass Atrocities Accountability." It also listed former governors like Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, Devo Omahe of Ebonyi State, and the serving governor Hope Ozojo of Imo State as the most atrocious subnational entity government in Nigeria. They say that these APC governors say na them, say the kind of blood when they on their hands, say go full drum. Say may ICC kidnap all of them, go imprison all of them, make them use their eyes, see their ears. The only hope was that them and I never come out. When I don't see how Abia State stay very calm, but for Ebonyi State, even Enugu self try. Enugu self no they worry too much like that. But if you see Ebonyi State, they Vomai, now so people they kill, they kidnap. Anambra State should also be very careful, because now so people they disappear for that place, and now so they send police, make them go they raid innocent people, which is unacceptable. Governor Soludo, we want you to take very serious action against the raiding of innocent people in the state. According to the statement from July 2015 till 2023, Nigerian security forces comprising the military, police, and crack squad, the Department of State Services, and the National Intelligence Agency are the most vicious security establishment in Nigeria since May 1999. They say now all these security apparatus, say now them, now then they move people the more in the country, and they disappear people, even kidnap himself, then they do them. It added that the country in the past 8 years remained the most ethno-religious imbalanced, hijacked, radicalized, balkanized, and professionally bastardized, and it says with the civilian political dispensations. It claimed that the atrocity that watched and refused to act or stop the grisly and egregious massacre of thousands of defenseless citizens and the wanton destruction of tens of thousands of their properties by delegated armed state actors or armed non-state actors in the past 8 years of Buhari and the Osinbajo administration. All eyes are now on the International Criminal Court. The same International Criminal Court come carry all these people, which had severally announced the opening of investigations on Nigeria for possible crimes against humanity or war crimes since 18th November 2010. This is more so when Nigeria has failed woefully to adhere strictly to the principle of complementary and zero impunity by demonstrating its inability and unwillingness to act domestically to fish out the perpetrators and bring them to account using its domestic justice fireworks. Now I make the call on the ICC to come and take over and arrest and punish these evil politicians. This well-grounded and timely international call is for the purpose of unmasking the identities of those that killed, abducted, disappeared, arbitrarily arrested, detained, and tortured or burned down or wantonly destroyed homes and other properties, and those that aided, abetted, and omitted to the act to stop the killings, abductions, disappearances, and or torture, as well as identities of those killed, abducted, tortured, or disappeared, including slain bodies, disappeared untraced. If you look at the situation of Nigeria, you go see every day that the body, they disappear. Even people say if they are alive, they kidnap them, go harvest their organs. Look at Okozo SARS in Anambra State. I don't know whether they are still operating. Please let us know through the comment section. They say that place na butcher house. Say anybody we then capture there, say in own, they don't collect water be that too. Now, as we they come out, we don't know whether they go carry Buhari, all these governors that has been mentioned. But now Buhari is no longer under immunity, so the fee go carry and be that. So may them do quick and investigate this thing. Now they say a civic group, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has petitioned the International Criminal Court in The Hague, Netherlands, while demanding the arrest and prosecution of Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal for crimes against humanity over his willful refusal to follow up the killers of a Christian female student of Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto, which is our sister, what they call Deborah Samuel. May her soul rest in peace. Recall that Deborah Samuel was in May 2022 stoned to death by some students believed to be her classmate over alleged blasphemy by the Sokoto state government, and they have not convicted anyone for her killing. Rather, they said that it was a public disturbance, and they charged that guy with all those people with this beautiful lady. It was gathered that Huriwa, in the petition to the Office of the Prosecutor of the ICC, stated that the Human Rights Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, hereby makes this petition to the International Criminal Court under Article 15 of the Rome Statute, already ratified by Nigeria. They say Nigeria is a signatory to this particular statute. The rights group in the petition requested that Governor Tambuwal, who was the Sokoto State Governor at the time Deborah was killed, be arrested and prosecuted. The petition stated that the right to life of every citizen of Nigeria is guaranteed under Section 33 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except as provided therein. The prohibition of blasphemy in Section 204 of the Criminal Code cannot pass the test of constitutional validity in view of the guarantees of freedom of religion and free speech under Section 38 and 39 of the Constitution, respectively. Although the responsibility of criminal prosecution is that of Nigeria, is that the Nigeria Police, headed by Commissioner of Police in each state of the Federation of Nigeria, each state governor as chief security officer of the state, has operational control of the police in his or her state through the aforementioned state police commissioners. So they say, may they come carry ammo, go probe him. If they guilty as charged, may they send them to Kìllìng for international court. Therefore, the ultimate responsibility of arresting, prosecuting fanatics and murdered Miss Deborah Samuel is that the governor of Sokoto State, as of that time, Mr. Aminu Tambuwal, that is what he should have done. But up to today, there is no justice for this our little sister. The danger of Mr. Tambuwal's lascardial handling of this very serious moral and criminal dilemma posed by the killing of Miss Deborah is that it will encourage other miscreants to embark on that sort of crime with impunity. In view of the foregoing, Huriwa urged the ICC to arrest and prosecute Mr. Tambuwal expeditiously. Waiting, they don't tell them now, may they do, because all these our politicians, they don't have human sympathy. They live life like say now animals, then they control. No wonder Buhari said that, oh, it is even easier to control animals than to control Nigerians within inside their own country. No be juju be that. Up till now, that man, so they insult the people of Nigeria. I don't first come out and talk say Nigerian youth are lazy. Later, Now I still don't come out and talk say, it is even easier to control cows than control this set of Nigerians when they now. Anyways, Mona, let me know how the matter take they go. But before we go, they say fuel now, no be small things, say no be small while the boss for fuel everywhere for the country. Fuel now don't increase like mad. Una watch.
Sorry, how much is fuel?
I said it now, 240.
Sorry, where is Yoruba Q?
Yoruba Q.
Yoruba Q. Where Yoruba people can buy fuel?
No, I know now.
No, APC, people that voted for APC, where can we buy? No. This is not the price for APC.
Really?
So when I don't see people don't they ask who say, all those obedient, they need to buy their own fuel different. Say then we vote for Tinubu, they need to give them a special discount because they voted Tinubu into power. But say this country, they don't cast finish because everybody now go collect the woto. Those of on way then they tell before say this country go collect to. They say for we are now our tribe, now Yoruba person, now intonu, a miloko, a kilo mo, this one now our tonu, forget Obiu, when I want to hijack Lagos today. It don't they bite for front, it don't they bite for back, it don't they bite for up, it don't they bite for down. Everybody now go test inside this woto where they happen now. Una brace for impact. Everything I say, make I just tell you now. Drop your comments below and let me know what you think about it. I'll see you in the next update. Thank you.